But on the day before the release of the government employment report, there's news of possible job cuts at Walmart headquarters, the nation's largest private employer. ConAgra also says it plans to cut 1,500 positions, and AMD will cut 5% of its global workforce. This follows similar announcements from Hewlett-Packard, Caterpillar, Chesapeake, Bank of America, and others. In fact, a new report by Challenger Gray & Christmas, which is a firm that tracks the job market, says the number of announced layoffs last month topped 58,000, up more than 40% from the prior month. So, is the labor market at a turning point? Hampton Pearson takes a look.
Ahead of the September jobs report tomorrow, cross-currents from the economy. Headline weekly jobless claims up by 10,000 last week, topping 277,000, but the more closely watched four-week moving average dropped to just over 270,000, a 15-year low. But a surge in announced layoffs last month in energy and high tech is raising concerns the job expansion may be nearing an end. U.S. firms announcing plans for nearly 60,000 layoffs, mostly in the computer sector, with Hewlett-Packard accounting for nearly half the job cuts, according to a closely watched private sector survey.
But one of the things you start to see as you get near the end of a period of expansion, but before it really turns, as you start to see major layoffs occurring, big mega layoffs like we're seeing now. So the layoffs aren't that heavy, but they are on pace to be the heaviest since 2009.
Earlier this week, a closely watched private sector survey says employers added 200,000 workers to payrolls last month, matching the consensus forecast for overall job growth. The author of that survey predicts a full employment economy by this time next year.
Here's a prediction for you. A year and a half from now, Election Day, we're going to have the problem isn't going to be unemployment. It's going to be a significant lack of labor.
New data out today shows a slowdown in manufacturing, tied to a strong dollar and slowing global economy, making U.S. exports less competitive. But with home building leading the way, construction spending here in the U.S. reached a 7-year high in August, topping $1 trillion.
The domestic economy has been improving. The labor market has been improving. We've been creating jobs. We've been seeing a drop in the unemployment rate. Consumer confidence is stronger. The challenge that we face is that there's weakness abroad, and we're importing that weakness.
The September jobs report will be a key benchmark for the Federal Reserve when it meets to take still another look at interest rate policy at the end of the month. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Hampton Pearson in Washington.